you talking about putting the work out there and then finding those directors. For any director that's listening now that is writing pitches, when your agency, just with your agency head on for a moment, what would make you choose that director? What is it that you were looking for in their treatment, in their pitch, in whatever they sent back to you? Why was it that you chose Dougal, or why would it be that you would go with a certain director? What can they learn from you? Because you've done both now.
Yeah.
So what would you have been looking back then? And then how does that give you, and what advantage do you have now when you're pitching?
Yeah. So you're always looking, first of all, used to look for the director's work, their body of work. So you need a couple of, they need to have a few examples on there. And,
Hmm.
and,
So
and
if you're
then you're
shooting
like,
cars, you want to see cars. If you're shooting food, you want to see food.
no, actually quite the opposite. So for Lurpak, butter, we would set ourselves the rule of no food directors,
Ah.
which is why I think higher up people than me made that decision. And it's why the work is so fresh, which is why Lurpak food ads are
Mm,
the best in the world because
yes.
they don't use food people. They you know,
I did. I was a second unit on one, and we had like this butter tsunami that we had a
oh
probe going
yeah,
through.
yeah. Was
Was
that
that you?
the yeah, that was the is that the Juan Cabral one?
I don't know. Oh, God, I was just in for the day to do the second unit, pick up food, all the
Bonnie.
macro
Yeah,
few
yeah,
macro bits.
yeah.
Lurpak was amazing.
It was great. You just get to
Amazing.
like dick about like an art student, like coming up with
Yeah.
funny rigs, and like Dougal was like
Yeah, yeah.
dropping potatoes and they were like asteroids, and it's just great fun. It's like a playpen to experiment.
Sorry,
Um,
I've digressed. So
no, no,
you've got an idea. You actually don't want to. For Lurpak, it was like don't want to see any food directors because I
yeah,
think are they in your head are they coming with an understanding of what they think you want to see?
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. We always drilled into me from Wyden and Kennedy that it's just like don't do anything that's familiar or unoriginal, or if it feels like an ad, it's not going on air. So it was just absolute
Mm.
ruthless about originality. Um, so everything was about being fresh, or being something people haven't seen, or an idea that you'd never done before, kind of thing. So
Mm.
you're always looking at directors and new directors and up and coming directors like, wow, there's that great little thing that they did there.